Okay, in this video I just want to show in my tz50 the extension boom ram was leaking so bad, and it just gallons would just come out, so it had to be rebuilt. And thinking I can do this at home, and everybody's probably thinking no you can't. Well, yes I can. And what I did was, first you go up here and you go through this little section in the beginning and you disconnect the hoses. Then you pull the pins out. Back up a little bit here. You got to pull these pins out. That'll release the boom. Then on this end, you have to take the basket off, take the jib off, mark all your hoses and all. See, I got mine over there. See, I put everything aside over there, and this is what I had left. So I got the hoses hanging out. You have to release this. Mark all the hoses again. You'll see I have colored tape on the ends, so I know which one goes where. Off the manifold that's on the basket. And then on the extension boom, which is that, you have to remove on this end. They put spacers. You take the bolts off the sides. You have, I don't see where they are. Oh, you know what? They're in the outer casing. So you have to take the bolts off here, the bottom. You'll see them up in the top and on the other side. They have these spacers all the way around. Take them out. It tells you the order to do it is, I believe it was top, side, bottom. So you're going to have to put something underneath the extension when it comes out to take the weight off the bottom and then just slide it out. They were a bitch. They weren't real easy, but if you're taking on a job like this, you're handy anyway. So once that's done, what I did was I put a come-along attached to my ceiling, and I just put a hook up on that little 1x2, because all I'm doing is pulling it out. And at first you're thinking, uh-oh, this doesn't feel right. It's fine. The very first pull to break it loose was the hardest. Once it broke loose, it actually slid out pretty easy. And then once it gets all the way to the end, what I did was I made sure that I got the engine hoist pretty much centered. But keep in mind, the boom, or the ram that's inside, is 10 feet long, and it starts right here at these pins. So it goes from there 10 feet that way. So you're going to have a little bit more weight that way than you are that way. So it's a little off center. I guess take a measurement on this chain to give you an almost exact middle weight distribution point, because it was just hanging there perfect. And I just let it down once I got it all the way slid out. Now all I got to do is pull them two pins out right over there and then slide this whole ram out. I already rebuilt 5 rams on this. I did all 4 of these. I did the main ram here, and then when I went to try it, did the one in the extension, and I got to pull out this one over here. So I'm just doing, there's only 3 more. So I'm going to pull that one out. I got to pull this one out right up in there, and I already got the one for the basket off. That's it right there. I already got the ram out. I just take the innards out, take them around to a local hydraulic place, and for $150 they rebuild each ram. So it's not bad, but I just want to let you know it's doable in a garage. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to have somebody do this. I paid $20 for the come-along, paid $100 for the engine hoist on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and that's it. I mean, the rest of it should be stuff you have around the house. Yeah, if you're handy, if you're doing this, like I said, you should be handy. If you're, don't attempt this if you're not. It's really not for most people, but it's definitely doable. And for a couple $100, I'll have this whole thing apart and done.